So, fellas, let me talk to y'all for a minute. Now, I want to talk about Smokey, but I want to talk about something else first, real quick. Smokey Robinson, I mean. You guys saw the thumbnail. Let me say this, y'all. Fellas, men gotta wake up. Men gotta wake up. Let me explain something to y'all. Somebody told me something today. Today is what? May 22nd? Today. Okay? Right now it's 6:25. So however long it takes this video to upload, I won't know. But it's May 22nd. 6:25. Okay, in the evening. God was telling me, he said, man, I want you to hear something, right? And he said, he held on, he got the conversation, he videotaped the conversation. And he said, he has his reasons that he's holding on to it. Okay. Bottom line, he told me what she said, but he's like, nah. And after he played it for me, I'm just like, letting him say what he's going to say. But he wanted my advice. What did I think? All right. This is some really, really nasty times that we live in, man. Like, on so many different levels. And this is what this man is dealing with. So, he's with the female. Now, they've been together 3 years, man. 3 years. And he says she came here another day, right? And he said the reason he even came to me was because of something I said to him. About these movies that you're starting to see. The narratives, everything is changing. Like, the guy is the one crying all the time and being all sensitive. The females are very aggressive and talking to the dude like everything that you do is to, appease me, to impress me. I don't have to do nothing but grace you with my presence. You're lucky to even talk to me, type of thing. And the dudes are like being interviewed. They're going for this nonsense. The dudes are soft in these movies. The dudes are letting the women do whatever they want to do. So, this is what she hit him with. He said, well, I heard the video. I heard it myself. So she says to him, look, I just wanted to let you know that we've been together 3 years. Now, she tells him, I love you, right? I love you with all my heart. She said, but I want to bring somebody into this relationship. She said, I want to bring a female that I know, well, you know it too, and I want to have a threesome. If you love me, you do it. Because your job is to make sure that I'm happy and I get everything I want. This is what she told him. And she says to him, and if you say no, I'm going to do it without you. This is what she told him, her husband. Her husband. They've been together 3 years, man. And I looked at him. I don't like to give people, I don't like to say, like, I told, this is what I said to him. I said, you don't have kids, right? He said, nah. I said, okay. This is what you need to think about. I said, I know what I feel, but this is what I'm going to say to you. As a man, you got to figure out what you need to do. And whatever you do is not for me, okay? But if she just told you that, right? She just told you that. If she says to you she want a baby, or you go up in there and she just happened to get pregnant, you think that's going to make things better? You think somehow she's going to change and all of a sudden it's just about you again? And he's like, nah. I said, okay. So I feel like the decision that you should make, I think you already know what it is. It might make you feel more comfortable or confident to hear somebody else co-say it for you, but I'm saying, man, you gotta be right. Sometimes you gotta make decisions that you don't want to. But one thing's for sure, if a person is telling you they want to bring somebody else into the relationship, they're bored with you. You're no longer enough for them. And the way she said that, I said, I believe she probably already done messed around with this chick in the first place. And now it's like, you know what? Instead of sneaking to do it, let's have a threesome. Now, you got fellas that are like, yo, man, you get the best of both worlds, though, because, like, you get your chicken. Don't y'all see nobody cares about being a husband and a wife and a family, a cohesive family? You got more baby daddies and baby mamas than you got anything else. Y'all have a baby. Grandma watching the baby. Y'all out in the club. She out in the club somewhere with her girls. You out somewhere in the strip club with your homies. This is your family structure. There's no love there. Y'all don't want to spend quality time. And when y'all do spend time, y'all just arguing, or you sitting somewhere in the house on your cell phone, he's somewhere in the house on his cell phone. Fellas, and this is not, this ain't about chauvinistic. I don't date dudes, all right? So we talking about vice versa, common sense, and it's pretty much dudes that's in my comment section more than females, all right? But bottom line, whoever would do some dirt to the other, common sense. So nobody don't be so petty. Oh, but how come you're only talking about that? Shut up. So here's the deal. Y'all gotta wake up, man. Think about something, y'all. Whether you went to college or not, whatever money you make, whatever job you're doing, right? Fellas, if you can go home, put your key in your door, step in and just take that deep breath, yeah, home, sweet home. You're willing to compromise that for a piece of ass that's gonna have you in court one day? That's gonna have you one day staring at her, wishing you never seen her before, never heard her voice, trying to reenact what happened in your head, like that movie, The Butterfly Effect, wishing you could go back and just change what you did because she's nothing like the way you thought she was gonna be, and the things she told you about herself, and come to find out she's nothing but a charlatan, right? Man, when he showed me, let me hear basically the video is just, he had the phone down, so you don't see anything, but you just hear them talking. But the whole thing too with that, it's not even like she said what she said to him, like, what do you think about a threesome? She came and told him, like, it's basically like, you don't even have a choice. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you this is what's gonna happen. If you don't, I'm gonna do it anyway. So she wanted to bring a female into it. Now, for you dummies that go, oh, well, I mean, but if they all with it, yeah, okay, if he's with it, then he's with it, right? Then I wouldn't even be making this video. Or if I would, it would be a different approach to it. Here's my thing, though. And he's not with it. But if he was, and for all of y'all talking that we talk that, oh, but you get to get the best of both worlds. What happens when she like, hey, you know how I brought my girlfriend over for us to, have a little threesome with, well, I was thinking about your friend David. Yeah, like, I would like for him to have a threesome with us. Then what you gonna do then? So this generation, I've been seeing this shit in the movies more and more and more and more and more. And I'm like, yo, bro, what is all the, especially in what you call black cinema now? Everything is always some chick fantasizing about having a threesome, then it happens, some dude wanting to have a threesome, some dude running to his ex-boyfriend somewhere, and it turns out that his ex-boyfriend went to college with his current wife or whatever, and then they end up having a It's like, yo, wait. I'm going to tell y'all something, man. The black family is being destroyed. Family values, period, are being destroyed. Men are being feminized. Black men, especially, demasculated. Man, I'm watching movies. I saw a movie. I swear, this chick, she actually was fucking around with all these different dudes, right? And then she was going to therapy. And her therapist was telling her, you got to take care of number one, What makes you happy is what you have to do. And if these men are going to be in your life, they're going to have to learn to cope with what your choices are. And if not, let them go. And I'm like, wow. So Thanksgiving, I think it was Thanksgiving on the show, where her exes all showed up at the same time. And then it's like they're in there giving each other salty looks or whatever, and she's explaining to them that they're going to have to accept each other if they want to be with her and this and that. So it turns out they had one big orgy, and then they're just laying there all hugged up on the... And I'm like, wow, y'all don't see the direction. But you see when something happens like that, and you think, oh, it's just a movie. No, this is when you talk about art imitating life, right? And then you got life trying to imitate art. If you want to call that bullshit art, okay, whatever. But this is one of the reasons why these kids are growing up the way they are. Foul mouth, curse their parents out, no respect for authority. This is why they're getting kicked out of school. They can't write in cursive, can barely do math and simple like problem solving skills. They don't know how to have a conversation, and they all of that, but they know everything about TikTok. They know everything about social media. They know everything about songs that they shouldn't even know, that they shouldn't even be allowed to listen to. I didn't get to hear the whole thing. It was a short video the other day. It was saying something about Sexy Red is no longer allowed in some school. I don't know if it ended up being more than one, but this one particular. And I said, like, it's being real. Why was she allowed to go? If you want somebody, I don't believe in role models. I don't have no role models. I don't look up to nobody. As a kid, I only looked up to like my father and my uncles. But as a kid, that's who I was around. And that's my family. But I've never feel like I needed no hero. I needed somebody to bow and worship and all that nonsense. But this chick comes to the school smelling like weed. These little small kids know the words to her songs. You got 28-year-old grandparents now, and they don't know how to raise no kids. And you know what's funny, man, is I was listening to this scientist one day, and he said your brain doesn't really fully develop until you're about 25. And that would be subjective with a lot of different people. I'm saying, I listen to these kids curse and swear, and people be, oh my God, she is so cute. Oh, she is a hot mess. Oh, what I'm going to do with her? You better figure out what you're going to do with it before the judicial system do. Fellas, like, what is really going on? I'm looking at, and I'm looking at his situation. Yo, people personally that I know, nobody gets along. Every relationship is just like a business relationship. And even in the movies, you notice there's no such thing as middle class. They always have to, in the movie, somebody makes six figures. Always, oh, I make six figures. Always. I got my own money. I got my own place. Six figures, right? And there's always a struggling guy trying to get a six-figure woman. But they always in the movie make the female like, oh, well, I don't care about money. All I need is love and loyalty. Blah, 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 right? And it's always like she got her shit together, but the dude don't. So between the two, he's lucky to have her. But she always ends up fucking an ex-boyfriend, another ex-boyfriend. Now she's confused. She don't know what's up with the current. Oh, they had a big fight, so she went back. I mean, and it's always like they find a way in the movie to justify, to make it like where you can't really fault her. She's only human. I mean, if he really loves her, he'll forgive her. I'm seeing this more and more. Fellas, if a female wants someone else in that bed with you, she will break up with you at some point. It's something, it's from the very beginning, if that woman would have said, look, just so you know, I like to have threesomes. You know, I'm not the type that want just one. I need to, you know, be spontaneous with things and just, you know, keep things fresh and all that, because that's always the term they use, right? You're dumb if you go with that thinking, okay, this is going to be a productive, healthy relationship. And then you keep bringing babies in the world that daddy's not in the life. Your kids will walk around talking about, oh, my daddy coming to get me tomorrow, and then my other daddy coming to get me Saturday, and then my other daddy, like, you got one father. One. You don't have to be no damn celebrity. to be in a lousy situation. Y'all don't know how many countless guys I know, man, still paying child support. I see, man, dude used to live on my street. This dude was 69 years old. I'm like, damn, man, bro, you going, and I'm like, damn, this motherfucker, he probably going to die before he can finish paying, like, because by the time, and I don't know, he moved. I don't know if he's still alive. I don't know nothing about where he's at or what he's doing. 69, and this was like 4 years ago. And what was he doing? Dude was retired. He was getting like $5,000 a month. No, I think he said 8. It was 8. He was getting like $8,000 a month. And dude chilling, living by himself. Well, his wife had passed on like some years ago. And he out here chasing these younger females because, hey, guess what? You spend some money on these women, wine them, dine them, show them a good time, and yeah, they'll give you what you want. Come on, man. Who the fuck do you think 22, 23 years old want to get impregnated by somebody 69 years old? I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Fellas, like I was saying earlier, you willing to trade in your happiness for a piece of ass. Man, y'all better learn to check these women's attitudes and understand. If these women are too big or too good for what you could afford to buy them, and if that's what they're judging you by, that's what validates you, how much money you make, y'all better keep it pressing. Look at Smokey Robinson. This man is 85 years old. And I'm listening to what the news clip says. I don't know if he did it or not. I'm not there to say what he did. I don't know, but I can say this, man. These women's stories all sound like some bullshit. And when you say, oh, but they're all saying the same thing, and that leads to as if they don't know each other. Well, you don't know if they know each other or not. And check this out. How do you rape somebody repeatedly? You rape somebody, but they keep coming back to work. You rape somebody 20-something times, but they keep coming back to work. I didn't say anything because I was scared for my job and my citizenship and all this other stupid stuff, and he's a very powerful man. Same exact shit they said about Bill Cosby. Do you understand? The excuses is like they're either told what to say or they know what people said in other cases where the same accusations. Some R. Kelly shit. Like he was imprisoning these women. He was all these things that was said. And I'm like, wait a minute. So let's get this straight. You get raped one time and you go back again and again and again and again and again and again. Are you kidding me? They're trying to get $50 million out of Smokey. Now, if Smokey did it, these things that they said, then, hey, you got a problem. Because I don't feel like because you some celebrity, like you above it. No. What I'm saying is, it amazes me how they wait so long. And then, all of a sudden, I didn't know the story. And I remember saying to myself, that's why I said, how old are these women? And I'm like, you know what? If they come up with some, 30 years ago or something, because people do that. I'm just saying, if they try to come up with some long years, they pull this whole, I was scared or I was embarrassed, whatever it's going to be, but they still use lines that was already used. The same exact, he's a very powerful, influential man, and I was concerned, all this shit. You still came out anyway. He's still the same powerful, influential man that you do. So, what are you talking about? Here's the thing though, right? They said last year was the most recent, 2024. So he is apparently, they saying, forcing his fingers in these women and then forcing his manhood in these women. And, it was great pain and all that. And I'm like, see, what are y'all, virgins or something? Because this all sounds, honestly, it sounds like some scripted bullshit to me. It just sounds like a target. But a lot of these dudes, this is the price you pay with your money. If, like I said, if he's guilty of doing these things, and the wife is supposedly cursing at them and using racial slurs, all this shit that's being said. First of all, at some point it's like, all right, cool. Even if she quit, here was my thing. For you to sit here and say you was concerned about your job and all that, and say he did this without a condom, that means his semen was in you. You had all the proof that you needed, the evidence that you needed a long time ago then. Why wait till now all of a sudden? R. Kelly sound guilty as hell. And I remember that video, like, bro, that's you. Bro, that's you, R. Kelly. All right, whatever. R. Kelly made himself look foolish. O.J. Simpson did what he did, said what he said, beat the case. When O.J. Simpson made that stupid video talking about, I didn't do it, but if I would have did it, this is how I would have done it. And I'm like, O.J., that's like saying, no, I did not give fellatio to that man. But if I would, this is how I would have did it. And then proceed to giving fellatio to that man and saying, but I don't get down like that. Like, why would you even think like, bro, Bill Cosby, it's too many video clips of Bill Cosby talking about putting Spanish flying women's drinks and all this stuff in their tea and all this and then what's the guy's it Bill? What was the guy then? The old guy with his suspenders, the glasses, and he was sitting there. You take the tea, you put it in the tea, and get the girl nice and docile. And they playing all this stuff. Every Diddy video, the videos that I never watched Diddy. I never liked his music. I didn't like Bad Boy, whatever. So whatever. But videos of him and Justin Timberlake, little kid, all this kind of stuff that resurfaced, right? Everything. Him bringing kids to his house. Talk about, oh, he just met the kid, the parent not, like, all of these things. It's like, yo, they use your own words against you. Mystical, this dude, been like, I'm saying, like, you see the latest video they did with Bill Cosby, they showed where he was hosting one of these famous guys' show one night, and he filled in. And the way he's staring at this woman, you could clearly see, like, this dude wanted to eat that woman up. From her fucking soles to the top of her head and everywhere in between, front and back. Dude was, you can see Bill, the way he was staring at her. It's like, bro, this is in front of a nationwide audience, a live audience. It's not like this was some leak footage. And even if it would have been, look at him. Like, you can, the way he was staring at that woman, looking her up and down, giving her that look and all. It's like, yo, you think your wife sat there and saw that and said, oh, it's harmless? But I'm saying, they're coming after people. They are coming after people. Man, you 85 fucking years old. Nobody know how long you gonna live, but goddamn. Like, man, listen. Stop thinking that it only happened to rich dudes, man. Because you dudes, I'm gonna tell you something about most men. Most men don't even care about trying to get no mansion. They ain't about, oh, I'm trying to get to the bag, that bag, so I can have money, all that big, all that bullshit. Like, really? Dudes only want that shit to impress females. They know that that's what the females want. A man can come home to his house or his apartment. Now, I don't know about the rest of you dudes. I'm cleaning the motherfucker. Keep my shit spotless. But dude come home, he's in his comfort zone. He's chilling. You got a car. You got your spot. You good. Wherever and however you meet this chick that caught your eye, and then all of a sudden y'all link up, man, and your life turned to a living hell. All because of a piece of ass. I know a lot of y'all soft, man, and y'all meet these females and be trying to, you try to appease them, and I don't understand it, but I tell these women in a heartbeat, Y'all sit up here and act like we go to work to take care of you. That's any real man would do it. Now they talking about any real man would pay his woman's rent, even if they separated, like his baby's mother's rent, even if they separated and another man is living there. These women are out their mind. They are out of their fucking minds. And here's the thing, right? We're supposed to be elated, ecstatic. We're privileged because you come to us with a huge stretched out booty hole and little kitty cat in between your legs. And that's our prize. That's what's supposed to blow our fucking socks off. I'll grace you with my presence. If you lead correctly, then I will comply. What? Y'all might as well sign contracts. Fuck marriage just to date. These bitches need to come with instructions. Like, okay, how to operate this stuck-up bitch. First, your money is my money is my money. I mean, seriously. Like, what is really going on? Anytime someone come to you with an ultimatum and they're letting you know, with or without you, I'm going to do, what is she telling you? Either me and her are going to hook up together without you, or me, her, and somebody else is going to hook up without you. But if you love me, you give me what I want, or let me do what I want. This is what people are trying to make happen in relationships. Society got people fucked up. Oh, honey, just so you know, my ex is in town. We're going away for the weekend. Just want to, catch up and go chill. I need a break anyway. And, I'm safe. We'll be together. And, I'll send you pictures. I'll call you. And you're supposed to, okay, well, send him my love. Tell him I said hello. Have a nice time. You don't have any right to tell your woman, I don't like you going out in the public with your titties and ass out like that. You don't have the right to say nothing to her. She can do what she wants. She's a grown woman, but you can't. And even if she don't care about you doing it, do you understand you mean nothing? Bro, if you had fucking $100 billion, she don't care about you. She cares about what you can give her. This shit is disgusting, man. Let's be real. Let's be real, man. When I was a kid, all I kept hearing about is when I turned 65 and I retire. When I turn this age, I retire. Man, 85 years old. Smokey's still up there on stage singing, making money. Oh, man. 85, man. Wow. The attorney that was talking, he looks like a goddamn charlatan himself, man. We want 50 million. I'm just the way he was. I'm like, listen to him. He's not even talking with a regular voice. He's talking like he's cutting a fucking promo or something, right? Everybody, I guess I can't say what happened because I was there, and I'm not trying to. I'm just saying this story sound like bullshit, man. I had to tell somebody one time, you keep saying you're afraid for your life because this person threatened you, but you keep going on their fucking property. How fucking scared are you? Let me tell y'all something. I post all types of shit on this channel so y'all can see how fucked up people are in the head. I post all this racist shit. I post violence. I post everything so you guys can see, right? And you see what happens is, when I post, there's a lot of shit I can't get my hands on, but there's a lot of shit that I can. But when people start saying certain shit, they start to show their true colors. See, not realizing you got a whole lot of shit you're going to post. But they make it about them. They make it about their people or whatever. And like I said, all fakes will be exposed. And I know who to get rid of. Simple. When I post this kind of shit, man, when I see this kind of shit, it just goes all over my body because I feel like this. If Smokey is guilty, if he's found guilty, and I mean if he's truly guilty, I don't mean the court made a fucked up, the judge made a fucked up decision and we would never know, okay? But I mean if he's actually guilty and he did these things that these women are saying, yeah, he should be punished. But if he's innocent, all 4 of those women should be punished as well. You can't just go around fucking with people, man. I mean, even like, for example, right? You know what I find weird? People call the police for something, right? And then the police ask that person for ID. Notice these people we call Karens, they never ask for their ID. They'll just go and look at whatever, check out whatever that Karen told them, but they don't ask them for ID. We seen a man who had his own vehicles get detained. They were trying to lock him up because a woman said that he was out here, trying to steal cars, where they look suspicious. Why? I mean, I got videos of the police kicking doors in of the wrong place and killing little kids. And they're being told over the radio, no, we got the suspect in custody right now. But they're still looking for them. Who are you looking for? Little girl sits up and bow, gone. My condolences. Huh? Really? Fellas, man, you know what? It feels so bad that we, men and women, are so segregated, so separated from each other. But you gotta be smart and you gotta think. There's no piece of ass on this earth worse. There's no piece of ass on this earth worth my money. If you are in a loving relationship with someone, you take care of each other. You're down. You one of them stupid motherfuckers with the ego talk about a man who's supposed to provide for his family while your wife runs around and do absolutely nothing all day. And even though you're paying for everything, you can't tell this little arrogant, stuck-up motherfucker. No, hell no. You dudes are simps. And this is one of the reasons why when we talk about real life situations, a whole lot of you dudes are always arguing and disagreeing and having your little debates about, men and women and all. I see some of these little podcasts, whatever, where these guys always want to try to, they talk to these females and try to tell them what they're doing wrong, and they're like they got all the answers for fucking life. But all you do, here's the thing: if these situations are changing the person for the better, allow them to look at life from a wider scope, and they actually have a change in the way they're doing things, and they can see the wrong in what they're doing, okay, then you can say your show is successful and being able to get people to see the bigger picture, okay? But if all you're doing, and this is all I see, is having people come on your show and just so you can say something and try to embarrass them, and you guys go back and forth, but there's no resolve, there's no, I see the point you're making, yeah, and then, you know what, yeah, I can do that. That's doable. That's something I should definitely not just consider, but do. I don't see that happening. Everything is sexist. It's men versus women, women versus men. I don't need no nigga. I don't need no man. What is this? That's why you have so many male gamers. I'm willing to guarantee you, if you got 10,000 fucking gamers, maybe 50 of them motherfuckers are married. I'm telling, unless they're married to a gamer and they're monetizing their channel, making money off it. I'm saying like really making money, like really making money. They don't have a woman in their life, so they don't have anybody to, they're not, because it's like, I don't want to give up my freedom. This is where we are. But the problem is when y'all do give it up, it be some woman that, it's like, bro, you met this bitch in a strip club. The fuck did you think? And for the record, for all you dudes, for all you lames that keep going in these women's DMs talking about how beautiful they are and how any man would be so lucky to have you, do you think that these women are on TikTok or Instagram showing booty cheeks and showing their all their body parts, titties just popping all over the place? Do you fucking think you coming in their life is going to make them stop? Do you not realize they're going to look at you like, you going to pay my bills? You going to feed me? You going to feed my kids? Do you understand that? What do you think is in between your fucking legs? What do you think is in your mouth? What do you think it is about you that they're going to stop that life? Nah. And what I find with most of these women, they have multiple pages. The one you'll have access to is the little innocent one. Oh, but the one when she jiggling that ass and titties, you ain't going to see that when you ain't supposed to. And if you do, she's not going to care. And they got a lot of people going in their DMs saying a bunch of shit. Because how this shit works is really simple. You like somebody's photo or something or their video, they going to go on your page and see what you're doing. And if they wind up finding themselves attracted to you, you know what they're going to do? They're going to send you messages. And they'll tell you all kinds of shit like, I do feet pics, I do nasty kinky videos, I do this, I do that. Oh, do you want my menu? No, I'm good. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't need a man. That's the mentality. So what do you think that you're bringing them that they actually need from you? No, they don't mind taking your money. They don't mind taking gifts. They don't mind getting free shit. They don't mind being pampered. Just know they're not going to do the same thing for you. I saw a video the other day. This chick said, ladies, if you ask a man for something, that man say, oh, I got a check, let that nigga go. Because if that man got a check, he don't have it. And every fucking thing that come out of their mouths is about money. Everything that you have is about how much are you giving it to me? How much am I getting from that? Everything is about them. You mean absolutely nothing. And I can tell you right now, American women have gotten to the point where they're walking around with these BBLs, fake lips, nose all skinny and shit, all the plastic surgery, and they do this for themselves, not you. You tell them, I don't even like makeup and all. Why'd you do this to yourself, right? No, they're not doing that for you. They do all of that shit, right? So now you got women making videos. Oh, these passport boys, they're doing this and that. Like, we're not good enough for them. And no, you want to know what's crazy? And I'll tell you this. If a female is physically clean, she's clean inside, she has self-respect, I ain't got to worry about her twerking and showing titties and ass and cheating and lying. She's about her man. She's about her family. She's about family-oriented things. Now, she'll be as freaky in the bed as you need her to be, but she's there for you. Who the fuck don't want that? Over some stuck-up, snooty, snotty bitch that thinks she's better than everybody. Because, oh, I got this and I got that. Oh, and I got this kind of degree and that kind of, and I got 5 cars and I got my own. What do you think she's telling you that for? You can't afford me, motherfucker. That's what she's telling you. Now, these same women are the same ones that come back. Right? They come back with another video crying, playing the victim. I can't find a man. I'm a good woman. I know my worth. Boo-hoo-hoo. Nah. Let them go. Keep your happiness. I don't think nobody want to be 85 years old going through what Smokey's about to go through now. I don't think nobody want to be, up in age when you should be retired, kicking back, relaxing, traveling, vacationing, and you sitting here still paying child support because you got a kid, more than likely that you can't even see, because you know how these women like to try to move far away, and all you do, try to just purposely, spitefully keep the kid away from you, and then telling your kid, oh, your father walked out on us when that's not the case, right? Yet, your kid don't even know that the money that you send to him or that they're taking out of your check, that she going to get her hair and nails done with, got you walking around wearing the same crappy clothes every day, all day, leaving you with the grandmother or auntie or whoever, not spending no quality time with the kid. See, fathers don't get appreciated for shit for the most part. It's like you just have the privilege of doing everything for me. There's nothing for you. It's like these sorry motherfuckers, The type of motherfucker that'll borrow money from you and then buy you a gift with your own money, like they did you a favor. Oh, baby, look what I got for you. Oh, that's what you asked for $300 for last week? To go buy me a gift with my own fucking money? This is the type of shit they be on. And I'm just sitting there like, damn, Smokey, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? like, goddamn. And the fun, it just came out of nowhere. I didn't even know that was happening with Smoke. When that shit popped up, and I was watching Friday, smoking. I'm sitting there like, goddamn, 85 years old, man. What the, like, bro, seriously. And what I'm really harping on is, if this shit is not true, man, and you know, wow, man, I don't know. Let's not forget, there's a lot of people that went to prison. And then one day, hey, Mr. Jackson, we find you innocent of the crime you were convicted of 35 years ago. Oh, 35 years ago, y'all thought I was a piece of shit, threw me in jail. Now y'all just figured out what I already knew. I've been innocent the whole time. I don't know, man. I don't know. But, yeah, man. Wow. And for the record, fellas, because a chick go to church don't mean a fucking thing. They are the worst ones. They are the greatest liars. And they're the ones that stand up there telling all the sex jokes. They're the ones always telling all the dirty jokes. The ones always flirting with their co-workers. If your woman is walking around, everywhere she goes, she just meet men. You got a fucking woman, all she knows is a bunch of men. All she knows is a bunch of dudes. And everywhere y'all go, she knows somebody. And you're like, where the fuck do you be meeting these people? Where, right? Oh, what? God damn, like, where do you be knowing? And I'm going to tell you, I heard two women talking recently, and I've been on this shit. This ain't nothing new, but recently I heard these two women talking. This one woman was saying, no, you know, you have to show respect to your husband. She said, God, what me do? Like, me and my friend, you know, I mean, I carry until me know, say, my man go to work. And so, I mean, I disrespect him like that. And then me I call my friend and talk to him, you know, we chat a little bit now. And I'm just like, look at the psychology in that. You're sneaking to call this dude. Your husband don't know this dude. Don't know that you're on the phone with this dude. You say you're showing your husband respect by sneaking on the phone with another dude. And the dude on the phone, guy, you look sweet, you know. Not that bite you up, you know. They eat you up. Sweet thing, man, you know. Yeah. That's what he's on the phone. Or, guy, me want to make your poom poom wet. Man, you're so bad, you know. All that shit. Rasclad, you're bad, man. Oh, man. You want to give me jokes and thing? Oh, man. You're a bad one, you know. Sweet talk, sugar mouth, all that bullshit. That's what they're doing. When your man comes home and asks you what you do you tell him about that part of the day? Fuck no, you don't. Fellas, man. Fellas. And don't get it twisted. It ain't no sisterhood. All it is feminist and pissed off women that stick together to go against men. That's not what we're doing. We're just like, wake the fuck up, because we don't have no support group. We don't have no support system because we too busy in competition with each other like assholes. Or with some women that don't care about nothing but what you can give them anyway. It's all about the highest bidder. Bro, come on, man. The amount of teachers that get caught fucking around with students. The amount of, like, even college teachers that fuck around, get caught fucking around with. When you have a position of power like that, this is why they don't allow it. Okay? But every one of these situations that I know of, they're always married. When Will Smith smacked the fuck out of Chris Rock, right? Everybody that understood the majority of the anger that they had for Chris Rock was one. It was a bitch move because he was laughing when Chris Rock first said that shit. Will was there clapping, laughing. It's when he realized Jada had that stupid expression on her face. She didn't like that. That's what made him go up there. He had to have his little Tupac moment. Baby, I want you to see me. I want you to love me the way you love Pac. Remember, that woman sat on TV, and every time she could not talk about Pac without crying. We had the kind of love you only get once in a lifetime. She said this about another fucking man. She said her and Pac had the kind of love you only get once in a lifetime. She's crying over another man. She don't love Will Smith like that. She cheated on Will Smith with her fucking son's friend. So everybody was looking at Will more like I said, one, it was a bitch move because you thought this shit was funny. But two, Jada Pinkett embarrassed Will Smith every chance she get. And this dude, it's like just allowing her to make him, to help him look like a complete weakling, like a big buffoon. Keep my wife name out your fucking mouth. Bro, she had you on her show, that red, brown, whatever the fuck, red, whatever she called her show, to interview you. She didn't call you on that show to reconcile with Will Smith. She called Will Smith on there to play the victim and give her side of the story and to try to justify why she did what she did. For years, you kept hearing that they're swingers and all this other shit. You heard about the gay allegations with Will, all this stuff. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I can remember I remember when they first got together, people were like, yo, Will lucky, yo. God damn, Jada fine as fuck, bro. Yo, I remember her from Jason's Lyric, yo. Yo, I remember her from that, the show, not the Different World and all. And I'm like, see, look at what everybody's saying about her right now, though. Then I remember saying to talking to my sons, and I said, you know what, man? Because she wrote that bullshit book that flopped. And I said, you know what? The way she talked about Tupac, something had to happen. Or she feels some type of way because it didn't get to that point. But you can't tell me that for her to act that way over another man, she don't even act like that over her husband, man. Something had to be up. But what did she write in her book? I didn't read the bullshit, but I remember somebody was talking about it. It was somebody, either a content creator or a podcaster, somebody, and they was talking about how in her book, she talks about how Tupac proposed to her when she was in his hospital room by his side. Now check this out. A man that want to tap that ass, a man that want to clap them cheeks, a man that want to do all these things with you, and you are aware of it. On top of that, right, according to your book. So you talk about this dude and act like you see. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how my husband feel. If he feels disrespected, oh well, too bad, so sad. Because I'm gonna say what I want. I'm grown. He don't own me. Talking about this dude. If the dude already proposed to you, like you claim, and he had interest in you, you had interest in him, why you keep bringing this dude up? You're talking about somebody that you actually wanted to be with yourself. Here's the thing though, right? Her little daughter. Remember? She wrote that little letter talking about to Tupac. Mommy really needs you right now. Mommy misses you, and she's not happy. Tupac was dead already. He was gone before her daughter was even born. So anything she know about Tupac is based on what? Her mom talking about another man to her own daughter. Y'all know what that come down to a lot of times too? In case I get caught cheating. Remember that time I was telling you that me and your daddy, or we going through something, because people never want to take accountability. You made me cheat. That's the kind of bullshit they say, right? You made me cheat on you, no? Nobody make you do nothing. That's like somebody walking up to you saying, yo, give me all your money. Don't make me shoot you. by make you do nothing. That's your dumbass choice. Right? Gotta wake up, fellas. Gotta wake up. Gotta do better, man. I feel like a lot of this shit comes down to people just making videos, just talking about things, but they're not. I understand this is not about entertainment. This is real shit. I'm talking some real shit, and that's. I'm not into this talking just to be talking and saying things, and it sounds good, but no, bro. I'm trying to wake people up for real, man. We got to do better as a society, but as men, I can tell you, we are in a position where. Oh, and by the way, let me get back to a point I don't think I finished. American women, you guys talking all this shit. Oh, they out here dating these Filipino women. They out here dating these, Asian women or whatever the hell. Let me tell you like this: you got racist people of all different ethnicities. Okay, so let's first off say, you see, I posted the Asian girl, nigga, and all that, right? I posted a whole bunch of different shit. Yeah, some dumbass come in my comment section talking about I'm only showing one side. Fuck you, bitch. I show everything. But that just shows you his racism. Spoke too fast and exposed your fucking self, bastard. But what I'm saying, right? People that have a mindset of, look, I don't care about you being rich and that. What the hell? I don't care about that. I care about how you love me, how we stand by each other, and the point is to be happy, man. When the last time you seen a couple just chilling, just like really just like embracing and kissing and looking like they in love? You don't even see that shit. The only time I see that shit, to be honest with you, every fucking year, if I go to like out to the beach or something, to an amusement park or something, you'll see a very elderly couple sitting there sharing the ice creams. They're the only ones just sitting there hugged up. That is the only time I see that. Man, these dudes be out here with they women, and they don't even. It's like they don't even want people to know that they're married. Everybody that has a job. How many times have you went to work and somebody's wife was flirting with you? How many times did you flirt with a woman just to find out she was married, but she never told you she's married? How many times have you seen your coworkers hooking up with other coworkers? How many times have you seen somebody hook up with somebody that know the person that they're with? Not only know them, but hang out with them and supposed to be friends with that person. So what make you think it won't happen to you? These church women, man, please. No. I'm going to tell you what these church women do. They will cheat on you, lie about you, okay, lie to you, and then they will sit there, only God can judge me, and this and this and this. So fuck you. On my dead mama, I heard this prayer. Lord, if I was wrong for cheating on my husband, I apologize. But Lord, you know my heart, and Lord, I've been through. I literally heard, and I'm like, you gotta be shitting me, man. If I was wrong for cheating on my husband, and you sit your funky ass up in church every weekend, and you don't know that it's wrong to cheat on your husband? Right now, one of you motherfuckers probably sitting up watching a movie, chilling, laughing your ass off, playing an Xbox or some shit, sitting around maybe watching some fights, chilling, having a good time. And one of you motherfuckers gonna go to somewhere. If you go to a gym, supermarket, whatever, you're gonna see some female, your little fucking playboy, persona gonna kick in, and you're gonna start talking to this chick just to end up watching this video one day saying, I wish I would have saw this fucking video before I did what I did. Or maybe you're gonna see the video and do it anyway. Now, I ain't telling you not to date. I ain't telling you what. I'm just saying, fellas, you gotta be smarter and stronger, man. And if you feel like your motivation in life is for the interest of a female, you wasting your fucking time, man. People get bored quickly. They just want what they want. And the fact that I'm aware of that is why I look at people and I'm like, this person ain't said nothing to you about who she is and what she is. and her feelings for you, what she plan on doing for you. All this bitch want to know is what you got, what you going to do, where you see yourself 10 years from now. Gimme. It's all about me. But somehow, men have become weak, little crybabies, little sissies. They everything hurts them. They're in their feelings. I promise you, man. A couple of weeks ago, me and my son was in the store, and this dude coming in with some dreads and shit, dirty ass wife beater on, sweatpants hanging all off his ass, some flip flops on. Y'all ever see them dudes that sound like they whining when they talk, and they make you want to just like smack the shit out of them? And you just be looking at them. I swear to God, I'm saying, y'all niggas be tweaking, man. No, I told her to give me that shit, I'm gonna pay her back. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you gave me the money, you know what I'm saying, did I give it back? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I got a situation. Yo, I swear to God, man. Like, damn, when men start talking like that, you sound like a little ass boy. All that whining and high-pitched voice shit. And this is what you females be getting caught up with. And then when this shit don't work, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't have goals together. Y'all don't have ambitions together. It's you go out and do this, you should have it already. Women say, I don't want to struggle with no man. Why would I choose a man I got to struggle when I can find me a man that already got money? Rich people are not necessarily smart. Don't get it twisted. They might have a talent to do something, whether it's acting, whether it's sports, whatever. They're not really smart. These people get divorced. They have these Hollywood arrangement marriages and all that type of shit as well. Who the fuck is really happy? I'm going to tell you the people that have the best relationships are the ones that you don't see in front of a camera every fucking month. Yeah. The ones that, hey, I'm making my money and I do what I do, but you know what? I'm not out here trying to rub elbows with the so-called big wigs. No, I'm not the most famous actor, but I'm cool. I don't want to be that guy. Everywhere I go, I gotta have 10 bodyguards with me. Everybody want to stick a piece of paper in my face for an autograph. Everywhere I go, somebody want a photo. They don't understand I have a personal life. All of that type of shit. You gotta stay away from the bullshit, man. In all honesty, y'all safer if you meet a female that don't have a fucking Instagram, don't even know what TikTok is, what's a Snapchat. That's the best chance you got, honestly. You got one of them females that'll post some shit saying, happily married to the love of my life. Please don't DM me, or I don't respond to DMs. But this bitch is twerking and showing titties and ass and all that. Okay. It's only a matter of time before she posting more sensual content, and then like I said, she'll go on people's channels to see what they doing, and y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it, man. Y'all don't fucking get it, man. I just wanted to really talk about this shit because god damn it, man. Like every time I look at these brothers, I'm like, yo, everybody, they just going through it, but they don't understand. Learn to be men and start to say no. Simple. You don't owe these motherfuckers nothing. Notice this, and this is the last thing I'm going to talk about, close this video. Notice women be talking about equal rights, equal pay. We can do everything the men can do. Equal. Somehow in a relationship, it's not about any of that. Nothing's equal. It's your responsibility to pay. I reap the benefits. But yet, they're about equal opportunity. And you men are too weak to understand that. Damn. Fellas, we got to do better. Smokey, I hope you're innocent. But if you're not, you did it to yourself. But if those women are caught lying, every one of them should be locked up. Every single one of them. Because if you lie on people and there's no consequence, you'll do it again. You'll do it again. There's several videos out here. There's information for you guys that don't know. Yeah. 911? Yes, I'm a concerned citizen. I see a strange looking black man walking through my neighborhood. I know all of my neighbors. I don't know this guy, and he looked like he's up to no good. I am so scared, and I'm afraid for the people in my neighborhood. Could you please send someone out? This motherfucker out with flip-flops on and some damn Chicago Bulls shorts walking a fucking chihuahua. Yet, he's up to no good. Fellas, that's all I got for you guys now. I will catch you on the next video.